Infighting is really a reality of epee. It's inevitable. Though we like to feel that we can control the bout from distance, it will eventually degenerate into something that's very close quarters, something that we are more akin to seeing in foil. But it's very important to know how to do infighting in epee so that when the situation happens, we have a reasonable solution to that problem. Isaac and I are going to show you two forms of infighting that you'll be likely using in epee. The first one is remising. So that's where the first attack has failed and it's really just degenerated into a slugfest. You're reducing distance, you're getting very close, and you're just kind of machine gunning your way to the target. Second one we're going to be looking at is doing deep parries, in which case you are going to be forcing a distance change. You're going to crush distance for your riposts, or your opponent is making an attack against you and they're reducing the distance. So these are the two we're going to look at. So normally we start from this distance, but if the attack fails and Isaac doesn't really do anything, I step in. Now we're really close, it's really hard to hit, there's a lot of swings, but if we just stay here and we keep pulling back, we inhabit the same space. Best case scenario, we get a double here. It's very unlikely that we're going to be able to get a single, but again, this is where our novice remising comes in. We're very close and we just stay in the same spot. We inhabit the same area and we just keep plugging away at each other. When you remise, in epee, it's very important that you do displacement. So that is, if I'm in very close and I'm trying to make my remises, I'm always going to shift. I'm going to be moving around so that my target isn't inhabiting the same space. This decreases Isaac's chances of hitting me. So this is a lot safer for your remising. You can do the same thing. So if I make an attack, I miss, Isaac steps in, he misses, I'm here to make my riposte, he ducks down and he makes a hit. Always displace. Don't stay in the same place when you're remising an epee. It really increases your odds of getting hit, getting doubles, and that doesn't really help. We're going to look at one form of a parry that you can use in infighting. For this one, it's going to require Isaac to commit to a flesh. And again, we've pointed out the situation in which you want the flesh and you don't want the flesh. This is going to be a situation in which he's a little bit far away. Perhaps it's because I'm opening distance. But I'm going to set up a parry. It can be in parry 4, or it can be in green. And I'm going to land my riposte as an infighting action as he's passing. Alright, so we're moving, and Isaac's going to commit to his flesh, so he fleshes in. And there's my cream as he's passing by. I'm bringing my blade in so that he effectively runs onto the blade. We'll do it one more time from this side. So again, we're moving. We have a lot of separation with the blade. He commits to his flesh. There's the parry, and the riposte he runs onto. You can do this with another action that we'll just have a look at as a bonus. So again, this time Isaac's going to make his attack. He attacks. I parry, I step in. I have opposition with that line, so he can't hit me, and I take the touch. So, infighting, two ways you can do it. You can do it remising, but you have to displace your target. Don't inhabit the same space. If you want to do it as a parry, make sure you have a pretty reasonable idea of what your opponent's going to be doing, where they're going to be finishing, and you can set up your riposte in the right